Before the trailer dropped for Next to Kin and the news came out that they were shipping this movie straight to Paramount Plus, I gotta say I was heartbroken and I was disappointed because when the previous Paranormal Activity movies came out, they were released in theaters every year October. And it became a tradition for me to watch each Paranormal Activity film in theaters every year October. And then they would do those ads on the TV like, oh, text blah 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 if you want Paranormal Activity in your city first. I liked all that. It just felt great. But then this streaming shit, I was disappointed. Now after watching the trailer, I gotta say I still feel the same. I'm still disappointed. They should have either put this exclusively in theaters or theaters and streaming. And honestly, a movie like this, cheap movie to make, not expensive at all. I think they should have done theaters and streaming, but I do understand why they went to streaming. One, you want to see how people are going to receive this reboot. Two, you want to see how many people are actually watching. If the numbers are good, I do see the sequel being either in theaters and going to streaming or exclusively theaters. Because let's get real, this is the start of a new franchise. It's going to get a sequel. Now, what I thought about the trailer, I thought it was okay. I thought the trailer was okay. I think the movie's going to be okay. I don't think it's going to be good, but I also don't think it's going to be bad either. But the trailer gave me Last Exorcism vibes. If you haven't seen that movie, definitely check it out. I thought that was a good movie, but I definitely got Last Exorcism type vibes. Like it reminded me of that movie when I was watching the trailer. But I don't really have high expectations for this film. It's Paranormal Activity. I believe it's the same writer from the other movies, so go figure. Now, I'd have seen in the comments of people saying, how does this tie into the previous films? Or I hope this ties into the previous films. First of all, this is a reboot. Unless they change their mind and decided to make this canon to the other movies, then, but here's the thing. Ghost Dimensions sucked, by the way. Ghost Dimensions, Toby becomes human. Mission accomplished. If they do decide to tie Next of Kin into the previous films, I would say the best way for them to do that, because that story with Toby came full circle. It concluded. The only other way you could make Next of Kin canon is if it happens in the same universe, but a different location, different situation. So, for example, Paranormal Activity 1 to Ghost Dimensions happens in Texas, nor North Carolina, whatever the hell. Happens in North Carolina. You could say Next of Kin happens in Missouri. Same universe, same timeline, just a different situation and a different demon. That's one way you can tie that together. You know what I'm saying? And then if they decide to reboot again, they could go to California. Or no, the first Paranormal Activity was in California. So yeah, you could say California, and then Next to Kin happens in Missouri, and then you could say the next Paranormal Activity happens in Florida. As a matter of fact, there's one Paranormal Activity movie I cannot remember the name of. It happens in Mexico. It's canon, different situation, but it's the same demon. That was the only thing. Same demon, but a different location. Different demon, different location. If they decide to go that route, the more I'm talking about it, I like that idea. But I'm pretty sure this is a full on reboot, not related to the other films. So if you're thinking this connects to the previous Paranormal Activity movies, I want you to lower your expectations till about here. A little bit, about right there. Lower it to about right there. They could. I just doubt that they will. But I I kind of like the trailer. I mean, it didn't spark excitement in me, but I liked it for what it was. I'm still going to check it out. Can't wait to see it. It's tradition for me. These movies, the Paranormal Activity movies, are my guilty pleasure. So let me know what you thought of the trailer down below. Are they your guilty pleasure? Pleasure? Are they, are these movies your guilty pleasure? Was it your tradition to go to the movies to watch them every year, or maybe you waited for them to come out on DVD every year, but you watched each and every one? Let me know down in the comments below how you're feeling, and I will catch you guys in the next video. And it cut off right on time. I'll catch you guys in the next video.